How's it going, everyone? I'm just leaving my house from my lunch break on my way back to work, and I want to talk about this little issue that I'm having with my car. And it's been happening for the past few weeks now. So it all started when I changed my spark plugs. I swapped out the original ones I had when I bought the car, and I switched them for NGK one-step colder plugs. Install went super easy, super smooth, didn't run into any issues, piece of cake. And the car ran great. However, like 3 days later, my car started to idle a bit funky. It'll hold about, it'll idle normal, which normal idle for me is about 900-ish, 950 RPMs. That's about normal for me, what I've been seeing, since I've had the car. But now, when it's sitting at an idle, every 5 to 10 seconds or so, the idle will drop, the engine will start shaking a little like it's struggling, and then it'll pop right back up to normal. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I had a vacuum leak somehow. Checked for vacuum leaks, didn't find anything. Then I was like, okay, maybe I had the coil pack. I somehow mixed it up, even though I did each plug one by one to make sure I wouldn't mess up the coil packs. Checked those were fine. And I thought maybe I got bad spark plugs, because the ones that I installed, I bought them off eBay. I was like, all right, maybe I got a cheap one or a bad one. I'll buy new spark plugs. I went to Advanced Auto, bought new spark plugs, put them in yesterday, and it still idles like shit. So when I went on my lunch break, I bought a MAF sensor cleaner. I'm gonna clean the MAF when I get home from work. If that doesn't work, I honestly don't know what's causing it. Revving it and driving it drives perfectly fine, perfectly normal. I can go, I can downshift it, go wide open throttle, and it's fine. But as soon as I stop, it starts idling, it just goes to shit. Well, hopefully there wasn't a cop back there, because I just spun my tires. I could check the coil packs. However, I just don't think I have a bad coil, because I would assume if I had a bad coil, I would pull a code for a misfire or something. That's why I don't think it's a bad coil. I just don't know. The plugs are gapped correctly. The NGK one-step coolers, they're gapped to 0.038, which is what you want for that plug. So they're all gapped correctly. They're all tightened down. All the coil packs were on there, perfect. I just don't know what it is. I don't have any intake leaks, back leaks. So I really hope maybe clean the MAF sensor will help me, because I know originally when I had my still-in intake, I never cleaned the filter, and when I took it out to swap it out for the LMT 4-inch, the filter was dirty as shit. It was pretty bad. And now with my PCV delete, which another thing, it's not a PCV issue because I deleted mine, but maybe with the PCV delete, possibly, since the oil vapors are now just getting what's the word I'm looking for? The oil vapors are getting vented to the atmosphere. Maybe my intake is sucking some of that in and is dirtying the MAF. Possibly. We'll find out, because I'm going to clean it when I get home. And I guess I'll record that and show you guys how to clean a MAF sensor. I don't know. I'll include that in the video and let you guys know if it works. I've sent off a bunch of logs to Limo Tuning, and he's going to check it out and see if through the logs he can see what the issue is. I just don't know. Like right now it's idling fine, and then probably here in a couple seconds it's gonna dip. and start struggling. Well, maybe not, we're about to go, but yeah, about every, we'll say every 10 seconds, the idle just drops. Car shakes, it struggles. I posted on a couple of the groups. A couple other people are having the same issue as me. I tried searching on the forums. I could only find one person that was having the same thing I'm having, and there was no solution. So I'm still pretty stumped. But like I said, there's no misfires, there's no codes. Revving it, driving it is perfectly normal. It's just an idle. So I don't know if the MAF sensor, if cleaning the MAF sensor fixes it, then you know, I won't ask for help. But if it doesn't and you guys see this video, if you guys have any suggestions, put them in the comments. But I guess right now we'll just go to the clip of me cleaning the MAF sensor. So I'm back home. Here's the mass airflow sensor. Right in there. So now I'm gonna clean it. But before I do that, my mom got a pretty dope rental car. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. V8, I don't know what package it is, but the inside's all leather, looks really nice. Pretty cool. Basically, all you do is just spray inside where you see the little prongs in there. You probably can't see it. But you just spray the mass flow cleaner in there for like 3 to 5 seconds, let it dry, spray it again, and let it dry for like 10 minutes to fully dry out. And reinstall it, see what happens. Here's the moment of truth. I personally think it's not gonna do anything because when I was looking at the MAF, I mean, it was completely clean, it was spotless, I mean, from what it looked like. So I guess let's just hope that it even starts up. Also, before I start it up, from that previous clip with my slip brake VDC lights on, it's because my brakes are low, or my pads are low, so my fluid's low. That's the only reason why they're on. I just haven't replaced my brakes yet. Well, my service engine light's on, as you can see, so I guess I'll pull that code now and see what it is. I may have just fucked it up. False alarm on that. I didn't plug the MAF back in. So we're gonna try this again. Now it's plugged in, everything's hooked up. Now let's start it. I'll probably have to clear the light, but we'll start it up and see what happens. Well, didn't work. It's still idling like shit. As you can see just now, revving it and stuff is normal. It's just idling so bad. Like, I wonder if it's misfiring now. It kind of sounds like it is now. God damn it. It's just running, it runs so bad. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna hook up my PC to it, see if I can get any codes. If there's any codes now. I don't know. I guess if I figure it out, well, I'll make another video. So that's it for today's video. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. Like I've said, I've checked everything. I mean, well, now the only thing that's left is the coil packs. But even I just can't see it being a bad coil pack if it drives fine through the whole RPM range and I'm not getting any codes for a misfire or anything. But let me know what else you guys might think it is. See you later.